Hello there, ladies, gentlemen, and other. My name is Michael, and welcome to Let's Play Witcher 3, Episode 6. Making some progress. This Let's Play might end up being way more episodes than I thought it was going to be, but that's okay. I'm totally fine with that. Found an abandoned village. Oh, this is where we fought the raid in an earlier episode. So in the last episode, we found the griffin nest, and we found a large female royal griffin had been slain by Nilfgaardians. And then they went off to celebrate, and the male griffin attacked and slaughtered them. So, due to the Nilfgaardians, now there's a griffin in the area, and if you don't remember, now we have been hired to slay it in exchange for information regarding Yennefer's whereabouts. So we have to go back to Vesemir and let him know what's happening. He is in the tavern. So that's what he does. He's Vesemir. He's old. And needs to sit down. That's probably not true. Goose!
Boy in clinics. Good lad, Master Witcher. Though he...
Yes, this boy. Will he venture out to inspect his grain anytime soon?
What for? Harvest is a long way off yet.
Vesemir's outside in the rain. Hello, Vesemir.
Yes. What is it, Wolf?
Been on the path for half a year now.
Realize it's been half a year since we hunted down that fiend in Varun.
Yes. Well, that was more than a fiend. What was that bastard's name? Drugan? May the soil lie light upon him. Things used to be simpler. Monsters were bad, humans good. Now, everything's all confused.
Used to be exactly the same. You've just forgotten.
Do well not to point up my age. You're near a century old yourself.
It's the only real hint as to Geralt's age. So we know he's somewhere around like 80 to like 95-ish years old, because Witchers live for quite a long time due to their mutations.
Got good news and bad news. Good news first. Captain of a Nilfgaardian garrison knows where Yennefer went.
And the bad's that we have to kill the griffin for him. What else could he want from two witchers? Go on. Tell me what you know.
Griffin's abandoned its lair. Gotta make a lure, set a trap.
And how's that going?
Got some information about the griffin.
Learned some things. It's a male, had its nest in the Vulpine Woods. The Nilfgaardians burned the woods down, killed its mate, smashed their eggs. Thought they'd fixed things.
It's always the same. Instead of sending for a professional, they try to do it themselves, only end up making matters worse.
Got the buckthorn.
Ought to work like a charm. Powerful scent.
More like stench.
City boy. Rotting meat, manure, piss, standard smells of the countryside. Remember Tredegor? Hunting that Zoogle in the trash heap? You spent half the next day bathing, scrubbing yourself.
How can I forget? You ever gonna stop bringing that up?
Fine.
He says that,
if everything's ready, say
Geralt
the
will
word
bring it
and
up
we'll
quite a
get
bit
to
in the
work.
game, actually. Kind of becomes like an ongoing joke.
I'm ready. No point in waiting. Let's find a good spot to ambush it.
Picked one out already, other side of the stream. There's fields and a grove. Plenty of room and far enough so no one will get in our way.
Good. Meet you there.
Oh, it's gonna tutorialize me on alchemy. Made a bunch of potions in the last game. But I'll happily have Thunderbolt Potion if you're going to give me the ingredients for it. Especially since Andrega Embryo is kind of tricky to get. But there we go. Now we have a Thunderbolt Potion. Which is really kind of helpful. Oh, now it's going to teach me how to equip potions. So I'm actually going to do a very short meditation first. So that I can get my my swallow potion back. I'd much rather be using potions in this game than dealing with like food and things like that. Actually, I remember this guy. Can I afford saddlebags for my horse yet?
Greeting.
Let me have a look at your stock.
I think I can. If I buy... Yes. Saddlebags for my horse. Saddlebags increase
Take
your
care.
maximum inventory size. So if I go to inventory and equip the saddlebags, my inventory's gone up a little bit. And you can get better saddlebags as the game goes on. It's one of the things you can equip to your horse. You can add saddlebags, which increases your inventory capacity. You can get blinders, which increase the horse's resistance to fear. And you can get better saddles, which increases the horse's stamina, I believe. So we gotta meet Vesemir in the field. Lots of fields. Open space, too, so not likely to run into any people. There you are, Vesemir.
A stream, amber waves of grain. Charming place. Perfect for an ambush.
I know how to choose them. So, ready?
We could start.
Let's start. Wind's good. Bait's scent will spread quickly.
Now all we have to do is wait. Come on. We can cower in the shade of those birches.
So tell me, once we find Yennefer, what'll you do? Got your eye on a contract?
No. I'll go to Kaer Morhen.
Little early to settle in for the winter.
Snows are a way off, yes. And that's what worries me. Nilfgaard's crossed the Pontar in the east. Puts them maybe a week's march from Kaer Morhen. If they reach the valley before snows can cover the passes... well, we need to cover our tracks, hide our paths. Speaking of winter and wintering, think you'll come this year?
Maybe. Might bring a guest.
It's a nice family relationship between the Witchers of Kaer Morhen. It's kind of nice.
Hear that? It's closed.
Let's go give it a warm welcome.
Wait. Make this.
A crossbow.
Won it in a card game while you ran around. Might come in handy.
Gambling. Maybe I'll have to play Gwent against Vesemir at some point.
How about that? Always lectured us on the evils, but you're a gambler yourself.
Stop talking. Got a griffin to kill. Watch out!
So the crossbow is really good for knocking down flying creatures. So if the creature is in the air
It's about to dive!
and diving like that, you can shoot it and it's more likely to fall down and come to land. So this is good for griffins, harpies, sirens, things like that.
It's fast!
I should actually go to the bestiary and check what sign will work on this griffin. Ard, it looks like. Yeah. Apparently they don't like Ard. Ow. If I switch my sign over to Ard, then this will be the most effective sign against this creature. Drink another Thunderbolt potion. Aha! I stunned it with Ard. Bit of kind of like a first real boss fight in this game. Oh, I knocked it down. Run. Chase it down.
Don't
back
let
here.
it get away!
Oh, it's running off.
Move it.
Chase it down. Don't let it escape. Yeah, a horse will not help me in this fight.
Come on.
Yeah, you can just like auto quick fire the crossbow, which is what I usually do. Ow. Or you can like free aim, which actually slows down time a little bit and lets you get a better shot usually. Not sure if I actually hit him. Stun. Ow. Where's Vesemir gone? Oh, there he is. Ow
It'll
again.
weaken soon!
I try to keep behind the griffin so I'm a lot less likely to get smacked. He doesn't look happy. Focus a lot more on quick attacks in this game. I don't know if you can fly when his health is this low. I was wrong. I don't use the crossbow. Ooh! I was gonna say I'm not very good with the crossbow, and as a result I don't use it very often. Oh, that was a good hit. I think we got it here. Ow. And the griffin is down. So harvest this flower that's right next to him. Took down a griffin! First real boss.
Not bad. Not bad. Though you could stand to improve some things.
Like what?
For example,
Upward vertical strike. It's too obvious. But more on that later. Take the griffin's head to the black ones. I'll ready our horses. Meet me at the inn.
So now we harvest the griffin. We got raw meat, some infused dust, griffin feathers, a griffin mutagen. These get used. These are good. So now I have a green mutagen, but I can also use this mutagen for things like the decoctions. And the decoctions, the way they work is they're more than potions. They're basically like almost infusing Geralt with monster DNA. So like for about an hour of real time, he will gain a power that a monster has. So take all that, and I got a trophy, which is something that will go on my horse and create a passive sort of buff. Now on my horse is a griffin head. Now
come on.
take that to the Nilfgaardians, and then from there, let's collect our reward and learn about Yennefer. Learn about where she is. Put that sword away. This game is beautiful. Like, it's not as pretty when it's raining, because you don't get like the gorgeous sunsets or anything, but I think this is a gorgeous game in general. Jump! That green smoke that you see sometimes in swampy areas, if I were to ignite that in some way by throwing a bomb at it or casting Igni, that gas is incredibly flammable and will violently react. With explosions, usually.
barbarians.
Make way.
There we go. So let's see what they think of that.
What the hell is this?
Right.
You take me for a blind man or a fool? This grain is rotten.
I didn't know.
So, a fool. Damn it, you'll never learn. Military Codex, Article 2, Section 3. For the delivery of defective goods, 15 lashes with a knout. Make it so.
No, no, no! By the gods, no!
Yikes.
What?
No more Captain Nice Guy.
Guess you've dropped your good uncle act.
It was no act. I extended a hand to these people. They spat on it.
Could it be because it held the sword that killed their loved ones?
Tja, a moralist. And what would you do in my stead?
Wouldn't ever be in your stead.
Tell me why you've come.
I killed the griffin.
Fulfilled my end of the bargain. Your turn. Where'd Yennefer go?
To Vizima.
She was a day's ride from here the whole time? Under my nose? Might have said so.
Yes, I might have. But you would not have killed the griffin. Tit for tat. Halt! We are not done. It's yours, this gold. I would not want you to say you were inadequately compensated.
Oh yeah, this is teaching you that sometimes when you make dialogue choices you have a time constraint. So you gotta make a quick decision. I'll take his coin.
Decently. That is what you call plan.
So now I go back to the inn. And I get ready to leave for Vizima with Vesemir. This game actually has a really nice system for the horse. When you're sprinting, if you just hold the sprint button and don't, like, control your horse... Well, this is a predicament. If you don't, like, control the horse in any way, the horse will just follow the road. And it takes no stamina to do so. Even at full tilt sprint. Which is really handy. For just getting somewhere quickly. So you don't have to manage your stamina if you're just following the roads. And I think the horse actually moves a little bit faster on the roads anyway. Or it seems that way anyway. Fell in the ditch.
Slow now.
I'm stuck in a bridge.
Damn, you're ugly.
So that hurts. Oh, this'll cool the snappy heat.
Back in White Orchard. Oh, the guy who was doomed to saw forever is now not sawing. Guess he went home to bed. Look at Geralt's hair just bouncing, bouncing, bouncing.
That's it, Roach.
So, as I said, the griffin head is now on my horse under the trophy slot, and it gives me a 10% increased chance to dismember all enemies. I'm actually gonna change that back to the Noonwraith trophy because that gives me 5% bonus experience from all humans and non-humans. So all humanoid enemies give me more experience, which is good.
Yennefer's in Vizima. Got a few friends there, so... Something wrong?
Look around. Trouble brewing.
Then it's time to go. Don't want to get involved.
Time we were on our way.
Mm-hmm. I'll buy some provisions for the journey. Then we'll go. Geralt, we should stay out of it. Just this once.
What happened to the lilies?
Took him down.
Took them down to hang a golden sun there now.
cannot show Temerian colours. They'll come and burn the tavern down.
Maybe it's true what they say. You fond of the Imperials? You Nilfgaard's whore?
I'll let that pass. I know grief eats at your heart.
You know shit. They hanged my sister, dragged her out the cloister like a dog. Said Nilfgaard's no place for superstition, that they don't fear the wrath of the gods. And you, do you fear it? If not for Annie, your child would have choked on its navel string. You owe your son to my sister attending to the birth, and you don't fear the gods' wrath. You don't fear it, you cunt! Leave me be!
Holy shit.
Recognize this medallion? You know what it means. Back off.
You all right?
They say witches steal young'uns. That true? What the Emperor promise you, freaks? Your own land? Like he did the elves once?
Get out, all of you.
We ain't going nowhere. And neither are you.
Oh dear.
They won't back down now.
I can see that.
Looks like I'm gonna have to kill some people.
What now, you piece
Oh, I heard a level up as that went black. Yum.
It's all right. It's over.
Leave me be! Get away!
See his face! God save us!
Be gone, and don't ever come back.
So much for not getting involved. Come on, let's go.
That's why you get the Gwent card from the Scholar earlier. Oh dear.
That brawl, we didn't start it.
Yennefer of Vengerberg.
Excuses. You've not changed a bit.
I like this new look for her.
Yen? How?
I received a report about a witcher who'd appeared in White Orchard. I knew it was you, looking for me. I might have waited until you found me, but... well, you know me. Patience has never been my strong suit. It's... good to see you, Geralt. I'd even embrace you. Were you not covered in blood?
Sorry. Wasn't expecting to see you. To be honest, this isn't at all how I imagined we'd meet.
How did you imagine it?
You didn't imagine you'd have a Nilfgaardian escort. Don't get me wrong, Yennefer. I'm glad to see you. But I do think you owe us an explanation.
And I shall provide it. In Vizima. Ready your horses.
What's the hurry? I actually do really like this new look. This is the first time I've actually seen it in game. This is part of one of the free DLC parts. Is an alternative look for Yennefer.
Spent the last 6 months in the saddle. Haven't seen you for 2 years. Can't we take a moment to...
Sadly, we cannot. Someone awaits you, Geralt. Someone who doesn't like to be kept waiting. Emperor Emir var Emrys. Or, to those on more intimate terms with him, the white flame dancing on the graves of his foes.
Doubt I number among that group. Far as I remember, last time we saw each other, he wanted to kill me.
Well, now he wishes to make you an offer.
The kind one can't refuse.
I didn't, though I could have.
Suppose I can hear him out.
Fine. Guess I'm willing to hear him
Emperors
out.
pay a
The
lot.
Emperor of Nilfgaard, Lord of Metina, Ebbing and Gamera, Sovereign of Nazaire and Vicovaro will feel honored, I'm sure.
What about you?
I'm going in the opposite direction. I somehow doubt the Emperor's invitation mentioned me. Besides, I've got things to do at Kaer Morhen, remember?
Yeah, I remember. Thanks for your help, Vesemir. See you soon.
How's your horse? Swift?
Can't complain. Why do you ask?
I'd like to be back behind some thick city walls as soon as possible.
She seems worried.
Recently.
Knowing you, it was probably filthy.
Just the beginning. But then...
But then?
Oh dear. Because of the cutscene, it's changed her outfit back to its usual. So it only changes her look in game then. And now it's back to what it used to look like. Oh yeah, Yennefer's a sorceress. I don't know if I've mentioned that at any point.
Tomorrow, all right? After the audience.
This bard's tale begins near White Orchard, with my dear friend Geralt of Rivia seeking his lover of yore, the sorceress Yennefer. She'd eluded him for years, but now seemed just a few steps ahead. After many trials and tribulations, Geralt finally learned that Yen was in nearby Vizima.
Yeah, those are nice little loading screens that, if you haven't played in a while, are always nice. They're like previously on Witcher 3, pretty much.
It must suffice.
Thinkamir cares if I'm clean.
The gentleman will refer to His Imperial Majesty by his full title or not at all. The gentleman will be seated on the bergère.
The what now?
In that... chair. Cletwin, please shave the gentleman's sideburns to ½ an inch.
Something wrong with my beard.
What's wrong with my beard? Always thought it added to my dignity.
It does. Yet it also detracts from your elegance. In Nilfgaard, we consider beards hard on the eyes. Especially beards infested with lice.
Been on the road a while. Fine. Do your thing.
Tilt your head back, please, and sit still.
And prepare to answer some questions.
Oh dear.
General, I am not certain this is the appropriate time.
I can't think of a better time. Men turn honest when they feel a blade at their throat. Morvran Voris, commander of the Alba Division. Before they take you in to see the Emperor, Witcher, there's some information I need you to verify.
So this is
It's
the
a
point
formality.
in which I'll be able
It's one
to
that must be seen to.
Sure.
confirm the
Paperwork's
actions that
gotta
I
be
did in the
order.
previous game.
So, Geralt of Rivia. Place of birth, unknown. Parents,
So yeah,
unknown.
all the things that happened in Witcher
Age,
2, I'll be
unknown.
able to sort of choose
All
what choices I made.
insignificant details. Let us proceed to more recent events. The siege of La Valette Castle. The fate of the defending commander, one Arian.
Well, when I played most recently, I spared him, and he blew up the castle. Like, he blew up the prison.
We fought on opposing sides, true. Then we landed in the same dungeon. Arian escaped, set fire to the castle on his way out.
So that is how the blade started. Our reports suggested the dragon was responsible. Moving on. You then found shelter in charming Flotsam, and from there made your way to Vergen. My question is how?
I joined with Yorvith for that.
I left Flotsam with Yorvith, commander of a Scoia'tael unit.
A slayer of monsters and a slayer of men. You forge interesting alliances.
Something tells me my most interesting is yet to come. Go on, next question, before my beard grows back in.
We shall shave you again if it does. Very well. The infamous summit at Loch Muin. You were there. And once again meddled in the affairs of the mighty.
I went to save Triss. That's what I did.
The mighty had imprisoned Triss Marigold. Ought to know I care about her, and I tend to rescue those I care about.
And so you did, handing Radovid control of the Conclave and Council of Mages in the process.
Nilfgaard recently started a war, unprovoked. So do us both a favor and stop moralizing.
The gentleman must sit still. I'm almost done.
I'm afraid I might find that difficult. Because, from what I know, shortly afterwards you watched a defective megascope blow your friend Sheila de Tanserville to bits.
That's not true. I saved her at the very last second.
I watched her get in the megascope, but ultimately freed her from the trap your man Letho of Gullet had set. Write that down. I want to be sure the paperwork's in order now.
Well, national interest calls on one to forge difficult alliances at times. Alliances with witches included.
See, in my last play, I killed Letho, but here's the thing. I want to know what kind of role Letho will play, if any, in this game. So even though in my most recent play I killed Letho, I have spared him in past plays, so for this Let's Play, I'm going to have Letho be alive. Just to see if he shows up in this game, because I think that'd be really neat.
That an ongoing alliance? What's Letho up to?
I had hoped you would answer that question.
Ah, so Letho's hiding from you. Must have a good reason. Was there a shift in national interest that might have caused that? I don't know where he is. Wouldn't tell you if I did anyway. Blade or no blade to my throat.
I believe that is all. Your signature, please, affirming you stated the whole truth and nothing but the truth on pain of imprisonment or death, etc., etc. Here and here.
With these formalities seen to, I would ask the General to leave the room. We shall be choosing the gentleman's attire. An important matter, but one that does not require the General's assistance.
Shame. I might have given you some advice. So long, Geralt. Good luck with your audience.
I miss my beard. My Geralt tends to be beardy.
Feels more like I'm being readied for a wedding.
Were that so, I would have prepared the gentleman a frock, a tailcoat, or possibly a dinner jacket. In point of fact, the gentleman will choose from these garments.
Where are my clothes?
Where are my clothes?
Where they should have gone long ago, with the laundress. They will be returned to you after the audience, clean and starched. The gentleman will tell me once he has chosen an outfit.
I'm gonna go with this one, I think. Just wear the towel. I wish you could keep the towel. Like, I just have that in my inventory all the time.
And they say clothes do not make the man. Does the outfit satisfy the gentleman?
Suppose.
A studded doublet and a sword on my back. That's what would satisfy me. But tough, when in Nilfgaard.
Yes?
It's a saying. So what now? Powder my nose?
No need. The gentleman's complexion is light enough. The gentleman is to stand before the ruler of the North and South. I must confirm that he knows how to bow.
I'm not some boor. I know how to bow.
Please, demonstrate. That, sir, is how you might bow to a whore on a street corner, not to the Emperor of Nilfgaard. Please watch. Leg extended, hand flat, head down, chin to chest. The gentleman will rehearse. Wrong. Once more. Leg extended, hand flat, head down, chin to chest. The gentleman will rehearse.
It's this one then.
Lacking fluidity and grace. But we've learned to expect less of Nordlings. Come with me.
So rude.
The gentleman will address the Emperor only when asked to, and using the appropriate title.
Your arch-magnificency?
I see the gentleman is in the mood for jests. I fear the Emperor might not share his disposition. Your Majesty will suffice. Spoken loudly, clearly, and with respect. Grimi eb art ketzer. Daifen aden in karn eb marvut. Emir var emreis.
Bow.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do that. I bow to no one.
Your Imperial Majesty.
Arer ep do orde.
Avelian namen, vatgan favor.
You might recognize this voice actor as one of the Game of Thrones characters. Though which, I am not sure, because I have not watched that show. I should, though. I've heard nothing but good things.
So many months at Foltest Court. Yet you still haven't mastered the basics of etiquette.
Know what they say? Can't teach an old wolf new tricks. Take it you didn't summon me to reminisce about the good old days, so...
Silence. My daughter Cyrilla, she's returned. And she's in danger. The Wild Hunt pursues her. You will find her and bring her to me.
Ciri is back. She's been missing for a very, very long time, and the Emperor believes that she's back.
Are you sure? Ciri left. Went far, far away.
Do you believe I drag you here in the middle of a war to discuss a rumor?
I think anyone can be wrong, even an emperor.
I had forgotten how insolent you can be. I haven't the time to convince you, nor the desire, in fact. Yennefer will do that after the audience.
How many men in your army? 20,000? 30? So why me?
You know why. Because she trusts you.
She trusts me, yes. So tell me why you're looking for her. Doubt it's about making up for all those lost years.
For reasons of state, as always. Enough of this banter. You will agree regardless. If for no other reason than because I shall pay you. More than you customarily receive for a contract. Considerably more.
I'm only doing this for Ciri, not some puffed-up emperor.
Save your generosity for those whose homes your armies have razed. I'll do it for Ciri, not for your gold.
Your motives do not interest me. Only results. Yennefer will tell you the rest. This audience is finished. Mererid! Take him to the sorceress.
Did the gentleman not understand? Did I not emphasize adequately that one must bow to the Emperor?
Relax. Nothing happened.
To the gentleman. But I shall be punished.
How?
Please keep close and bother no one. We've had enough breaches of etiquette for one day.
Oh, that's interesting. Last time I played I did bow, and he was very happy about it. My bad. I can talk to him.
Mind if I interrupt?
Why not join in instead?
We're discussing neutrality. How difficult it is to preserve.
I know a bit about that. I try to keep as neutral as possible. I don't hate Nilfgaard for what they do.
Know a thing or two about that.
Care to explain?
Never changes. I try to stay out of things, stand aside. Then comes an urgent summons, and an offer I can't refuse. Enough about that. Mind if we change the subject? So, talk to the Emperor.
Why did he summon you?
So not even you know.
No. But I wager it's an ordinary witch's contract.
Mm-hmm. Some werebubs.
Very well.
See ya.
Soon, mind you.
Not in a hurry to see the sorceress?
This place is pretty. But I suppose it is the Emperor's castle or whatever.
Once the gentleman is done, he should see me to retrieve his possessions.
All sharpened yet? Yes? Then transcribe. The true authority in Novigrad is not the city council or the merchants' guild, but the Church of the
So I'm
Eternal
gonna go talk to
Fire
Yennefer and see
and the criminal underworld.
what she has to say about these developments.
Geralt, that tunic. You look positively smashing.
Ugh, dying to take it off.
I'd consider that a proposition under different circumstances. One I might even take you up on. But we've matters to attend to. Now
She's
do
talking
you
about
understand why
sex.
I'm at Emir's court?
And seems we're in the same boat now. Ciri, she's really back? No chance he's mistaken?
Look, that's more or less what she looks like now. Or so our agents claim. Our little witch has grown into a young lady.
So they're our agents now?
So they're our agents now? My, you've clearly settled in quick.
Geralt, don't twist my words. I know who Emir is. He started this war and its bloodshed. He had my friends killed. But I haven't any other choice. So please, let's not belabor the pros and cons and instead focus on finding Ciri. All right?
Right. Emir said the Wild Hunt's after her. I'd find that hard to believe before what happened yesterday. How did they track us down?
Because of me. You see, I've spent months searching for Ciri, using locating spells, haruspicy, geomancy, anything, really. I knew the Wild Hunt might sense it, perhaps even find me, but I thought I'd tricked them.
Well, guess you were wrong.
I've sensed them on my trail, hunting me, for some time. If not for you and Emir's soldiers, they'd have gotten what they were after. I can't risk another encounter like that. It's time to put away the magic, turn to more traditional methods. To the best tracker I know. You must find her, Geralt. Before the Wild Hunt does.
The Wild Hunt? What could it want from Ciri?
I've no
Good
clue,
question.
Geralt. Might have written them to ask, but I don't have their address. I know as much as you do. It must be about her blood. Her gift. As for what the Hunt wishes to do with that gift, I prefer not to think about it, really.
So where's Ciri been seen, exactly?
In two places. Velen and Novigrad. The trail in Velen is most promising. You should make that your first stop. Ask for a merchant named Hendrik at the inn at the crossroads. One of the Emperor's agents. He should get in touch with you.
That's it? No passwords? Secret handshakes?
None. Sorry to spoil your fun. Your boyhood fantasies about the crafts of the trade. All we have in Novigrad are unconfirmed reports, rumors. But there you will have the help of our mutual acquaintance. Triss Merigold. Apparently she's got a cozy flat on the main square.
Sure she'll be delighted to see me. What about you? What will you do?
I shall sail for Skellige. There was a magic explosion there recently, blew half a forest down. I believe this had something to do with Ciri. I'll be in Caer Trold. Join me there once you've learned something.
Now, why didn't you get a hold of me earlier? I've been hunting you for years.
One thing before we go. Why didn't you contact me? Didn't need me? Didn't even want to see me?
I didn't want to spoil things. I'd heard you and Triss made a great couple.
Yen, I'd lost my memory.
Really? That's your excuse? Let's drop it, all right? It's not what you think, or it helped me understand how much I love you. I don't wish to hear it. Any of it.
Guess this means we need to split up again. Not my preference, but I understand. Clock's ticking.
It is indeed. So why don't I teleport you to Velen, get you there at once?
Not gonna happen. I'll go on horseback as soon as I can get changed.
Have it your way? Oh, and you really look quite dashing in black velvet.
Think so? Maybe I can have some of my armor lined with it. Good luck, Yen.
Same to you. And if you wish to learn what's happened in the world while you and Vesemir roamed the wilderness, talk to Ambassador Varatra. That's him over there. And Geralt, I know it's wartime, but try not to be a hero, all right? Just check those leads and come back to me, in one piece. I shall be waiting.
Well, that was a hell of a lot of development. Like, she's gonna open a portal. I'm gonna show you something fun. When she walks through the portal, I don't know where she goes. You can run in the portal after her. Oh, the first time I did this, she like portaled you somewhere else in the castle. It was great. That didn't work. So that was a hell of a lot of development, but that's where we're ending the episode. It was a little bit of a longer episode than usual, but thank you for watching. If you're watching, leave a like, comment, subscribe, follow. It all helps, and I appreciate it. Just thank you for watching. We will continue
Scars heal nicely.
We'll continue this series. I'm enjoying it a lot. Just thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode, where we go to Velen.